Welcome back to another episode of Not Knowing How to Properly Life Skill. Today we're back out here in the Valencia region to start gathering massive amounts of teff to be used in cooking later on in the week. If you've seen my episode on King of Jingle Hamburgs, you'll be familiar with this. This will be a great way of getting those fruits needed for alchemy and still getting those ingredients needed for a couple Valencia dishes, including the Valencia meal. So if you want to make Valencia meals and don't know where to start, get on those horses and let's start heading out to the Valencia region to start gathering teff. Today I'm out here in the Atlas Farms, north of Valencia, to start collecting teff for those dishes and to see how much I can make. Unfortunately, even though this is a staple of a lot of the Valencian dishes, this area is the one spot that can get a lot of teff manually. Teff can be gathered using workers at the Atlas farmland, for example, or can be manually gathered. Though it would be easier to have your workers collect this throughout the week, you can make a lot more gathering with just the rare drops, but let's get into this and I'll show you. As always, I'll be throwing on all my gathering gear and buffing up. Here's my gathering mastery, and with all that, let's start gathering our teff. Starting out here can be rewarding with the fruits being needed for alchemy and with the need of fruits of crimson flames and abundance for later. Who would deny gathering their ingredients and getting back a ton more? I will need to change channels constantly when I run out of teff to collect, which will be before the 10-minute cooldown, but it's not too bad with the rare drops being what will make me the most money. I've been trying to do better keeping my turning gates on to keep my energy from hitting zero. I've made sure to stock up on my energy tonics to make sure I can keep gathering. I doubt I'll need my tent or storage maids here since I have to keep changing channels and that will cut out a lot of my gathering time. Comment down below if you manually gather your teff or you just send your workers to do it. I personally need those fruits, and with this being a way to get them on the side, I might as well. I have an alt right outside Valencia with my farm, so I can go ahead and farm those fruits in nature. And while you're down there, be sure to leave a like if you enjoy the life skilling content. It helps the channel grow and all the support is greatly appreciated. So back to gathering, I plan to sell these black gem fragments, but the calf rows will make more since the gem price has recently dropped. Now, storage shouldn't be a problem since there isn't enough teff here to gather. I just wish there was, but we all can't be winners, right? If it wasn't for my llama or my hedgehog and the yawning hedgehog lightstone combination, this wouldn't be worth gathering. I would have my workers gather it or choose to buy it off the central market. But come on, we gather everything here on the channel. Like with gathering everything, we're slowly gathering 2,000 subscribers, and you should totally smash that subscribe button and turn on all those notifications, and I'll make sure every time you gather, it will be 10 Kaffir stones. All jokes aside, with an hour coming up, here's what I was able to gather, but let's just jump back in and continue farming teff. Because some of the Elton dishes need teff bread, this would be a great way to also make those when needed. But making 1,000 Valencia meals requires 1,701 teff, but I want as much teff as 2 hours can get me, so I know I'll have a good amount afterwards. Normally the dishes alone would make more than the Valencia meals, but with everyone telling me the meals will make me more money, I will assume it when turning them into guru boxes. Because I don't have guru cooking yet, I can't compare them. With me collecting these fruits, it helps out since my farms take so long to grow. Luckily with my alt being there, I don't have to worry about running all the way to Valencia just to tend to my crops. Side note, there is teff randomly around Dragon, Valencia, and the Elton region. This won't make you millions, but it can be used if you run out while cooking and these areas are close by to you. Sometimes I like to run around Elton to gather the teff when I run out in the middle of making flour. Like stated, this is good for finishing what you started to cook and have ran out during the middle. Luckily for cooking, it will take a lot of ingredients, so this is a great way to always have them on hand just in case you need it. After 2 hours, here is what I was able to gather total, but let's go check and see how much I'm able to make. Back here in Valencia, it's time to list everything to the central market. But listing the teff, I was able to make 2 mil. All the fruit together will make about 33 mil. As for the sharps and hards, I was able to make about 5.5 mil for the sharps and about 16.7 mil for the hards. The black gem fragments were able to make 19 mil. After converting the dust into kapharas and listing them, I was able to make about 144 mil. In total, I was able to make 220 mil. It's not too bad, but for coming out here and getting those cooking ingredients, I can make more money selling the dishes once the teff is made up. With the need to come out to Valencia a lot, collecting teff is a nice way to enjoy the sun, and you can get more than enough teff to cook all those dishes you will need. I'm always looking for ways to do things so I don't have to touch the central market, and if you don't have the contribution points like me, this is perfect. Maybe there is a spot that has more teff that I don't know about other than the Sand Bazaar. This is your only bet. And this is not going to be the best way to make money in Black Desert Online, and this should not be viewed as such. This is just a fun little way to show you how I make money doing random things in the game, and you should just enjoy the game at your own pace. If you want to see another way to make money in Black Desert, or just want to see how to level those life skills faster, click this video here, and I will see you in the next episode of Life of a Shai, where I'm out in the Mountain of Eternal Winter region to do some Markhor hunting.